When you're faced with a new problem to solve, what do you say to yourself? If it's something like, let's go back to the basics, congrats, you're onto something here. If you're a seeker of truth, stay tuned for the most powerful way of thinking. If you want to obtain a true understanding of the world, every way of thinking is created equal, but some are more equal than others. Jokes aside, George Orwell aside, there are definitely more useful ways of thinking than others. Allegedly, for the last 2,000 years, it seems that thinking by first principles is one of the most powerful ways of structuring your thought process. It is an extremely consistent factor among philosophers and scientists, from Aristotle to Elon Musk. But what are first principles anyway? First principles are the building blocks of complex concepts. They're the unbreakable parts that we hold as true, and we can combine and use these building blocks to build up much more complex thoughts. For instance, an essay can be broken down into paragraphs, sentences, words, and characters. By making each one of these building blocks beautiful, you most likely make your own essay beautiful as well. If you think about art, artists who truly master the fundamentals are only limited by their creativity when it comes to creating something truly phenomenal. The essence of these beautiful minds lies not on what they think, but how they think it. If we never learn to take things apart, test the assumptions, and rebuild it, we'll be just perpetrating what other people say is true. We end up trapped in the way things have always been done before. And when the environment changes, we just continue as if things were the same. And you can break the pattern by thinking in terms of first principles. Once you understand the elements of an idea, you can break them, you can rearrange them and change them in a way that they'll be structured in something completely new. And that's what great teachers and masters do. They can see, they can understand in which specific building block a student is falling back into and help them achieve mastering that specific building block. Because we learn much more effectively when you build on top of something that we already know. From the transcription of the Rosetta Stone to much more powerful lithium batteries, thinking by first principles can take us really, really far. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for joining me here. Just let me know in the comments what principle you'd be looking through the standpoint of first principles this week. I would love to know. And as always, see you next week.